Welcome back to my channel, Our Blessed Family. My name is Amy, and today is a fun vlog. I know a lot of homeschooling mamas do curriculum in the summer. We do curriculum in the winter because Irelyn is year-round. We take breaks, and our breaks revolve around her dance recitals and her dance camps. She has 2 recitals a year, May and December, and then she has dance camps June and July. So we work around that. New Mexico's rules are you have to do 4 hours of some sort of schooling. That could be bookwork, that could be art, that could be music, that could be dance for PE, whatever. There's not a certain thing you have to do. And you have to be in school 180 days. Irelyn is going to be going into the 7th grade. So we'll probably start school in July. But she'll be going in the 7th grade when we start our next year. And she is going to be earning 2 high school credits her 7th grade year. 1 for her Bible and 1 for her science. And I know in the last video I said I had gotten some blue folders, and I will show y'all what I do with those, and it goes along with our curriculum. Our curriculum is masterbooks. The reason why we get curriculum also too in the winter is because we buy it with our income tax. So that way we don't have to worry about it. So, let's get into the curriculum. And I will show y'all. So, like, with masterbooks, they give you, like, a teacher guide. Or you can order it with a teacher guide. And they give you lesson plans for it. So, this is her Christian history, which is biographies of faith, and I will show y'all. Let me get y'all up close. But it tells you day 1 through 5 and so on and so on. And this is also your grade book. So this is the teacher guide, and I will be taking all of here's day 53, for instance. So whatever day of the week this is, it will be going in that week's folder. So I do week 1 through week 36. And and they also give you the answer key in the teacher books. And I will show you the books that go along with this. So this is on George Washington. And these books, y'all, they look awesome. They look like antique books. I don't know if you can tell in the camera, but it's like ridged. And it's just, yeah. Let me see if I can find a picture, because okay, so here is one of the pictures of it, but it's just on, so this one's the life of Washington. Then there is a life of Andrew Jackson, and the same, it's got that ridge, and it's only ridged along this side, not this side or this side. But these are just amazing. And then we're going to be doing also on John Knox. Same thing, ridged on this side only. And then on John Newton. And then the life of Luther. And it's the same. All that ridge. So that is her Bible. And I believe that is let me look to see in the teacher guide if it is, she reads Okay, so she will read. It looks like she reads 2 days and then does a worksheet. Reads 2 days, does a worksheet. And then she'll also have quizzes on the chapter. It looks like each worksheet is chapter 1, worksheet 1. Chapter 2, worksheet 1. So it looks like she will only be doing like 1 worksheet a week. Maybe 2, depending on how it evens out with the quizzes. But she has to read every day in the books. And it also tells you like which book to read first, which is really great. Now, this is her other that she will be getting a high school credit for. It is General Science 1, and it's got like minerals, weather, astronomy, and ocean. And it's kind of cool that we're doing this next year because she just did zoology and she has learned a little bit about the ocean, but she'll learn more. And let me get the books. Let me show y'all. So this is the ocean book. And let's see. And like there's a picture and she'll have to read. And so she has the ocean book. And then I will show y'all the mineral book. Okay. The weather book. And the astronomy book. And this is so pretty. Like, I just love the details that Masterbooks puts in to their books. It's so beautiful. So that is those. And the same thing, let me look to see if she'll be doing this every day. Or if it's like this year where she reads. Okay, so she'll read 1 day, do a worksheet. Read a couple of days, do a worksheet. So, and then she'll also have quizzes and different things like that. And she might even have some projects. I'm not sure on that. I know she's had a couple of projects this year and last year. So I'm not sure. And then for language, we are doing writing strategies. It is to following carefully written directions, controlling sentences and structure paragraphs, creating character thoughts, organize information and description, constructing a story, stuff like that. And this, I believe she will be doing every day. Like, let's see. Day 1. Yes. So she will be doing different things every day. It looks like. So that should be fun. And then it also came with the teacher guide. Or I had to buy the teacher guide separate on this one. And it's a teacher guide. It's the only time I'm gonna, I think, have to buy this. While she's doing the writing strategies. Because it is also for and she'll be in beginner 2 for writing strategy, and it goes all the way to the advanced ones. And it's just a little tool to help out with that. And it's not even a teacher guide, it's teaching companion. I'm sorry, it's a teacher companion. And then she will be doing, and this is a big book, her Principles of Mathematics. And this is book 1. And she will be doing book 2 in 8th grade. And this, I know she will be doing every day. Something in it. Let me get my book, my teacher guide. So, and actually, the math. So with her math this year, It actually has the first chapter in it. Excuse me, y'all. I gotta get a drink. So you can kind of do like a preview of it to see how your child will do with it. But with Irelyn, I know she'll be okay. So, yeah, like you have, so let me, sorry I keep saying so. You have, and I don't know if y'all can see, focus camera. You have lesson 1 through 5. In 1 week, and then you will have it looks like some of the lessons though you will go into the next week, which is fine, not a big deal. And then you'll have a quiz. So her first quiz will be over her first 2 chapters. And let me see if I can find a page real quick on what this looks like. Okay. Like, one of it is numbers everywhere is one thing you got to do. Then definition, looking up the word wide view in the dictionary and writing out the definition you find. And then misconcepts. List 3 common misconcepts. I cannot talk today. It's a struggle. Concepts about math covered in lesson 1.1. And then question part. So yeah, it just like does a little bit of everything it looks like. And then on one of them it has this part, and then another math sheet. Yep. So it's just, yeah, it's just making sure that they understand the concepts of math, and then it gets into where she will be doing like surface area and like stuff like that. And then she'll also be doing circumference, and it's getting her ready for algebra is what it is doing. So she will be doing book 1 this year, book 2, well, book 1 7th grade. I keep saying this year because it feels like 6th grade is almost over, but it's not yet. So she will start on this for 7th grade, and then her 8th grade year will be book 2. Her last subject that we're going to be looking at, and I have not opened this yet, is her world history. It's called World Stories, and it's the like the ancient Rome, and it says creation to the Roman Empire. Well, this is a timeline to it, and I'm gonna open it with y'all, and then I will stick it back in there. Okay, so I just barely got this in, so I have not gotten to do that. So it is biblical in Israel, if it'll focus. So it has creation, the flood, the falling, and the Tower of Babylon on this first thing. And that is chapter 2 and 3. And then it goes for this with the Egyptians and Hagar and Ishmael leaving, and Abraham leaves Canaan, and Isaac blesses Jacob. So it's to go along with history of biblical stuff, and Here's one. It's Alexander the Great dies, his kingdom divided between generals. And it just shows on Alexander the Great. And it also has this right here. So that is what her history is going to be. And I will show y'all the book here in just 1 second. This is her book. And this is what we will be reading out of each week. And and then in my book, it has all of her worksheets. And let's see. And I know a lot of her schoolwork is going to be reading, is what it looks like. Well, maybe not. Okay, so her first week of this would be introduction and chapter 1 in the beginning, and then you read chapter 1, and then you do the activity sheet one day, you do another activity sheet, and then you complete chapter 1 timeline, and then you have a review day. And I'm not sure if she has quizzes in this. Because it just says review sheets on some of this. So I don't think she'll have quizzes. Okay, so this is what it's like. So it's like set up like this. And so you will just, like, it has a materials list that you will need for that chapter, chapter narrative and prompts and response, and then you'll have write a narrative prompt, vocabulary, and then you'll have questions you have to answer on one day, and then you'll have a map adventure, and then you have a timeline, and then an art study. So not only is this teaching her history and Bible, it is also doing an art study with her. And so it looks really interesting. I'm excited to jump into this and get to look at it more. I will show y'all what I do with her subjects. And I'm not going to do all of this. I will show y'all this year's because I haven't got all of the all of the folders, because Walmart didn't have a whole lot of the ones that we like. But I will show y'all what it is set up this year. Give me just 1 second and I will go grab that. Okay, so this is how I have it set up for this year. And this is how it will be next year. I put the week, which next week is our 23rd week, and it's the year 22 and 23. And then I have like each subject. So this is her language. It's all right here, all 5 days. And then it's her math. So all of it for the week. And then she is learning cursive this year because she did not know it. And she is, that is her only 5th grade class technically this year. So this is her cursive. And then, hang on, let me get to And then here is her science. It's in here. And then her history is also in here. So I just do it this way, and it keeps up with the weeks. Because, like, if the state does come in and they're like, okay, we want to see samples of her work. All I have to do, oops, I dropped it. All I have to do is pull it out. Bill, here you go. Here's this week's worth of samples. And so, yes, it costs a little bit of money to do the folders, but it is worth it in the end. And it takes a while to do this. I tend to do it and get it done and over with as quick as possible because it's easier that way. But yeah, and that way, you know, and like on her history this year, I know y'all have seen like maybe 1 or 2 videos where we did a recipe, but all her history this year has a recipe because she's doing geography for her history. So that's also why she cooks with me, and that's why I count it toward homeschooling. But I hope y'all love this video. If you do, please give it a like and subscribe and leave a comment. I would love to know in the sorry, Jazzy is scooching her dish and she needs to quit. But it's because she wants attention. So yeah, y'all leave me a comment and let me know if you homeschool your kids, if you send them to a public school or a private school. Yeah, just let me know. I would love to find out more. Alright, bye.